Okay, so it seems like it's been a little while since we've heard from Filian. Now, if you don't know, on this channel, we've been covering a lot to do with her hiatus at the moment and exactly where she is and what she's doing during this period of time. Now, this is essentially going to be a, multiple part kind of, I guess, series or whatever, essentially talking about the Filian ARG, which is going on at the moment, which I thought a lot of people would be interested in because we went through the general timeline, if you guys want to go look at that, and we went through a lot of the stuff that people have found already, but I wanted to go into detail into the actual documents that a lot of fans have actually been releasing and essentially talking about over on the official Filian Discord. A lot of you guys were asking me in the comments of the last video, like, how do we know these are real? Like, what is like the kind of relevance of this? Now, these are actually pinned on the Filian Discord in the ARG channel, so these are all created within the server, and I'm sure the mods have looked through it as well. So again, it's not like just made up stuff. They've actually gone into detail into a lot of different clips, streams, websites, different profiles, and everything like this, which essentially points towards one big answer, and which a lot of people were speculating might be a new model, might be a new project or something, which people are very, very excited about. Now, there's been many people, for example, people on Kurosanji asking, does anybody know what's happened to Filian? She hasn't put up a video on YouTube, streamed on Twitch, or posted on Twitter in over a month or two with no announcement of hiatus. They said there's an ARG on the Discord where snackers are trying to find her. She's supposed to debut a new model and more. She went on hiatus after a marathon of hardcore Minecraft with Vedal and Neuro and also Crelly as well. Say a new model. Will she finally get her own original model? Which obviously, talking about the whole situation that happened with that. I said something to do with the ARG for our fan base. Last I heard is a mystery and it wasn't fully solved yet. And obviously, people say kind of dumb, but a fun excuse to get some time off. And again, I don't think it's like dumb. I think it is one of these fun things, especially if Filian was planning on doing a hiatus anyways. I think it's better to have people like thinking and guessing and doing all of this kind of stuff behind the scenes while you are away, because of course it keeps people talking about you and it keeps people, engaged in your content, I guess, which I think is honestly a really positive thing whenever it comes to this kind of content, right? Now, this is the document. There's two documents really that is being shared over on the Filian, Discord, which essentially is this one, which we obviously went through the whole summary in the last video, if you guys want to go look at that. But we're going to go into depth. I wanted to start off with just the ARG overview and the timeline, and then we can go into each individual categories, per video, right? Because as you guys can see here, there's like lists of like hardcore Minecraft marathons, and then like the initial video, the ARG channel. So I want to go through each of like the kind of categories, like the fourth live stream, third live stream, etc., to kind of like understand exactly what is going on in detail, rather than having like a brief like overview, right? Now, of course, it starts off with the ARG start. They say end of the Minecraft hardcore part 7, where they actually link the VOD here, which obviously has the Minecraft hardcore marathon, which he did with Vedal, Neuro, and Crelly. And they say during the Minecraft marathon stream, Filian's screen would occasionally have a glitch effect or a knocking sound. Neither effect was triggered by chat. Whenever this happened, Filian's expression would noticeably shift, usually followed by her saying something like, "I don't have much time," which obviously, we did see that in the previous video, if you guys want to look at that. But essentially, this was part of the VOD. This was exactly what was going on. And you can see that it kind of like ends up
like the person who oligarch of string. So between the three of them, it was that thing. It was content. Absolute cinema. Yeah.
So the stream was pretty normal, like up until, the like literal final end where it started glitching out, as you guys saw. And ended up with like the end of the ARG or whatever the start of the ARG, sorry. And you had like this bit at the end.
It's time for me to go for a little while.
So this is what kind of triggered everybody to kind of, look into it and see what is really going on. And obviously they dig up a lot of stuff, including the ARG channel, a channel called Is It Really Over? And it says Time Is Up, which obviously has a couple of videos, which are pretty random, to be fair. It says like 11 hours long. And people have been digging up and looking into those. And of course, there's a lot of PFP handles and stuff like that, which obviously points to other things too. And obviously here's the initial video as well. It's a red herring. So again, they go into all of the live streams and things and say that, hey, the first live stream on the same channel started shortly after the Minecraft marathon ended. This stream ran shy of just 9 hours and 41 minutes. Current title, keep going. And it said the description is it's and then happening. Say the second line was added to the description later during the live stream. Multiple sequences of audio are played during the live stream. And then obviously the second live stream on the same channel started a day later. This stream ran over just 11 hours and 7 minutes, which says closer. And then, yeah, so music is interrupted twice with a spectrogram image showing Filian is lost over a bag of fruit snacks. Obviously, yeah, they say look at the tab for analysis, which we will go into the analysis. As I said, we'll break it down even further for you in the next couple of parts that we cover this. But essentially, yeah, you got the third live stream as well, saying on the third live stream on the same channel started a day later. This stream ended up being just shy of 73 hours and 38 minutes, thus not archived. And obviously, no description. The stream started with 32 hours of silence before playing glitchy music. See the Filian ARG document. Obviously, this is the live stream. And again, you know, it's going to take a lot of... Oh, you can't even see the recording, actually. So again, it's going to take a lot of uncovering and stuff to see what happens. Again, you know, people have to go through these like long 72-hour VODs and things to uncover literal small details, right? And I think that's what makes it so hard for people to understand what is really going on or figure out what is going on, because they have to go through so much information, right? 72 hours is a very long time, and you've got to be listening out actively for these little kind of sound cues and whatever, which essentially, yeah, makes it harder for someone to come up with some kind of reasoning or some kind of evidence or clue behind exactly what it goes on to, right? And again, they say title and description was changed several times to hint that the audio sequence 62222 was 622222, which led to a YouTube short posted back on the day. And obviously, we talked about this in the previous kind of summary thing, where essentially there's a YouTube short where it ended up like glitching out the kind of you know, it said additional the corrupted community in the description is followed by a Discord link. And they say the Discord, there was like a secret Discord server with a name. They said it's created by a user with a profile name _. And obviously it's I'm pretty sure that's like, what do you call it? Like, I forgot what it's called. You get what I mean? Like Morse code, that's what it's called. I feel like it could be something like that. They say a voice channel was available and soundboard noises could be triggered, one of which had an IP address in the spectrogram leading to a Minecraft server. They say update, profile name was changed. And then they say Minecraft server, the hardcore Minecraft server named Find It, found a sign decoding the blackfileindex.org and an admin constructed shrine in the end. So yeah, obviously they set up a Minecraft server for people to go into, and yeah, this is the black index file. The password, the truth, can be entered but led to nowhere. After a countdown of 5 days in a readme file, the terminal is now accessible and a riddle appeared in the readme, which obviously, yeah, we will go into the further kind of analysis of that, you know, at the time. And obviously, as you guys can see here, they've actually created a little bit of a diagram of what is going on at the moment. Which again, I think is pretty interesting, right? A lot of people, like, they put in a lot of effort, right? The fans put in a lot of effort to uncover this kind of stuff. You gotta remember, this isn't like Filian doing this kind of stuff. These are like people who are actually invested within the ARG, that are, you know, kind of figuring it out and creating diagrams and whatever, and understanding a lot of the hints they put out. I mean, you know, and also a lot of the kind of hints and things, you know, including the binary and different songs and different references and whatever, you know, they are quite hard to figure out. So, you know, although it hasn't been fully solved yet, I think it is, you know, pretty cool to see that there's a lot of people that actually can understand these, you know, subtle things and are actually making progress on it. They obviously put a timeline here as well, which is created by a user. Obviously, yeah, here we go. So this is channel created, and then the initial video posted, last stream, ARG, you know, first stream started. So again, it's just a full timeline of exactly when things happened and kind of giving us a good look at it. But it seems like from what has kind of gone on, it started with a channel being created and then some videos and streams being published with some, you know, secret things. And then obviously people found the Discord server. And then once they found the Discord server, they found obviously the stuff to do with the Minecraft server. And then they found stuff within the Minecraft server. And that is kind of where they are at the moment. And obviously they've been going into the black index file and everything like that. So hopefully, you know, we do find some more stuff out in the future. But I think in the next video that we do cover on this entire Filian situation, we will be going into the hardcore Minecraft marathon kind of section of this and talking a little bit more into detail about what people have found. Because again, this is kind of like an overall like timeline, whatever, that someone has put out here with the ARG start. I know, you know, we went through this one, which was a little bit more, it's kind of the same in terms of the summary and the TLDR, but I think this is also very, very interesting too. So again, we will be continuing this. If you guys want to see more of this, definitely subscribe and, put notifications on, because we will be going through all of the kind of evidence and stuff that they put here, as well as on this other document. There is actually 2 documents, one covering some Filian stuff, including the first live stream. As you can see, they've even captured like all of the data from like tags to like the URL, and also, dates it was posted and all of this kind of stuff, so that they can have like the best information they can possible to figure this out. And again, I think this is very cool, right? And obviously a lot of people are asking, does anybody know what happened to Filian? Well, we're going to find out, and we're going to go right into it, as, I hope this kind of gives you a good idea of what we're getting into in terms of whenever we're talking about this topic. And of course, let me know down in the comments if this is something that you want to see more of, because I will probably make another video tomorrow going into the category if you guys actually like this kind of stuff, because I am very interested in it. I am very I'm wanting to get into it as much as possible, and I think a lot of you guys do as well, as the other videos have done so well, as a lot of people want to know where Filian is and want to know what is going on with her channel. So we will be breaking down this Google Doc in the next video and going into each of the categories, and this is just kind of part 1, giving you a start and an overview of what is to come throughout these videos, and what we find within these Google Docs that a ton of the Filian fans have created, right? But yeah, that's essentially all there is for this one video. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, Good Game Subs, use my code Kaza, get 10% off. Again, they've got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.